And one of them looks unique, doesn't he? We'll get to him eventually. But they're going to give us information about the fiends and the lore of the crystals and so on and so forth. And essentially they're going to tell us that the next fiend that we can take on is the Fire Fiend, also known as Marilith. And she is located in Mount Gullig, which is to the west of here. But to access it, we're going to need a new form of transportation, which is the Canoe. Unfortunately, now that we beat the Earth Fiend, one of the sages will actually give us the Canoe. But he's way over on the right, so we'll get to him eventually. And eventually we do want to beat all 4 fiends. Now, you do not have to take on the Fire Fiend next. You can actually do a little side quest to upgrade your characters to the next class, and you can do a little bit of sequence breaking with the dungeons. But that's not really, in my opinion, the way the developers intended the game to be played, so I'm going to basically do it in order. Now, another thing I'm thinking about, and what I'm going to be doing with future episodes, is I actually picked up the PSP version of this game, which is essentially the same, except they upgraded the graphics and the sound, and they actually added a brand new extra dungeon in addition to the extra dungeons in this version. And many of you know that basically it is a pain in the butt for me to record this because I use an upscaler, which desyncs the audio, and so I have to spend a lot of time editing to make sure the audio and video sync up. But this is the sage that will give us the Canoe. And so I may or may not switch over to the PSP version starting in the next episode. I'm going to do some trial runs to see if it's easier to record, and even if the quality is better. But here we go with the Canoe. And if it is better, quality-wise, and it's easier for me to record it, then, you know, as early as the next episode, you might start seeing a little bit of a different game, although, again, it's essentially the same. But this sage here that looks different is actually Luca, that great sage they were talking about at the beginning of the game who made the prophecy.